obviously a lot to unpack when you look at not only the threes, the makes, and the percentage, but then the way Payne played, and you got that stretch of the third where you spread it out a little bit. What's your biggest takeaway from
the rebounding? They only had 6 offensive boards, and that was what plagued us the other day. We value rebounding on both ends, and in Miami, I think we gave up 17 offensive boards. Tonight, we gave up 6, and the second chance points are obviously lower when you do that. Steph's going to have Steph moments, and when that happens, you can't give them extra possessions. So he can, he would have ended up with 60 plus, if we don't rebound the ball tonight. Obviously, we spread the ball around and knock down some shots, and that helps. It allows us to set our defense, and that allows us to have better rebounding position because you probably have size on size. So that was the thing that stuck out. Cam and Book, Mikal, both going for 20 plus. And then, the starting group, I thought Torrey was huge tonight, knocking down shots, and his defense and just making energy play after energy play, and Book's ability to just find guys. And then, our bench was solid. I thought D. Lee's ability to space and knock down shots and just be in the right spot. And it's always a chippy game when we play those guys, but we have to manage that better, especially in closing moments. All that stuff counts.
Speaking of that, did you get explanation on Aiden on what was going on with him and the ref, and then Aiden got the
Nah, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Coach Cam had a rough shooting night in Miami, but bounced back.
Yeah. Cam can score the ball. He had 7 assists to go with it. But in closing moments, he has to be better. We don't need to have all that silliness at the end of games. When you think about his game, he played so well tonight, and then we got to finish it the right way. And with Chris out, those are the things that we're looking for from Cam. That's managing the game. And so, yeah, it was great tonight from a scoring perspective, but we also have to cap it off with finishing the right way.
33 assists, Mikal had a career high 9 assists. What did you see from his playmaking and ball movement?
It's sharing the ball. That's who we are. I mean, it'd be when you don't pass the ball in our program, it's deflating. Everybody on the floor, on the bench, we all feel it. We have willing passers. We try to play good to great basketball. But for Mikal to have 9 assists, that's a feat because usually he's shooting. So if you tweet that, he'll get a kick out of that.
Coach, over the past week, Dwayne has been stepping up a lot, filling for what Cam was playing off the bench. What have you been making of his production, just what he's been bringing to the second unit? We're
just happy to have him. From a production standpoint, he has the ability to not just make shots, but he can put the ball down. He plays in 0.5 well. He's got a decent floater. He's a willing passer. He finds ways to affect the game without scoring too. It could be a defensive play. It could be a tap out rebound. He just knows how to play. And it's a blessing that we have guys out at times because you get a chance to see a guy like Dwayne do more. And when we get everybody back, I think it's going to make us even more effective, and he'll be more effective.
You mean still against Kobe? You mean like
we just need to finish the games and just win the game. We part of our program is competing. We sometimes competing goes into emotion. You got to get it back to competing, and winning should be enough. That's what we tell our guys all the time. So we just need to keep our focus on winning the game.
He was so wired to score. Just how has he done with the playmaking aspect of getting ready for the ball?
I mean, he's showing good balance for sure, but he is a scorer. That doesn't mean he can't find guys when they're open. He's not a selfish player. That's probably a misconception when you call a guy a scorer. You tend to think they're selfish or aggressive all the time. I wouldn't say that about Cam. There's games where he has, 7+ assists and he still has the scoring that complements that. So I like him being score aggressive. But I also understand that he can do both. And we need it with Chris out.
You said before how you first came back at the road.
Yeah, that was the other thing that stuck out. Yeah, that was what we were all concerned with. I mean, we had a 5-hour flight. I mean, we didn't fly commercial, but it's still 5 hours. And we got in, I think it was close to 3 o'clock in the morning when we all got in. So you knew that day was going to be a wash. And for our guys to come in and into the shoot around and be focused and have that kind of energy says a lot about the remorse we have after losses, to have that kind of trip where games are not going your way. And then you come home and you got Golden State sitting there waiting on you. So kudos to our guys for being ready and having the energy to play like we did tonight.
Jordan Poole how did you like about the way that you guys took him away from scoring? He has all-star talent, and we can put stuff in the scouting report and tell guys the tendencies, but our guys go out there and they went out there and showed a great deal of respect for him. If you don't, he'll do what he did to San Antonio in the first quarter the other night. I think he had 16 points or something like that in the first few minutes of the game. And he's capable of big nights, and his ability to move and cut and stop on a dime and shoot threes is second to none. So our guys respect him. He hurt us a ton last year, and he's a big part of the scouting report when we play Golden State.
It looked like Booker set the tone on the free throw, like I'm getting to the line.
I think he's always like that, though. I wouldn't say there was like more attention. I think he always does that. We just, that's all I'll say about that. It is what it is. I think both he and Jock were pretty effective. When we watched the film in the second half, every time they went to the paint, they had 4 guys around them. That's why we got up so many threes. And so we weren't necessarily taking advantage of their switching from scoring inside. We took advantage of it from knocking down threes. So they had some sacrificial dives tonight, but when they did get the ball, they were aggressive. The shots didn't always go, but that's okay. I think the willingness to take the shot and take advantage of the situation is paramount for us. Right. I'm sorry. Sure. I mean, there's so much meaning behind it. I'd probably take too much time talking about it, but it certainly means a lot to us as an organization to be able to represent the people, the Native Americans that have been here for such a long time. We have an understanding that our fans and our fan base extends outside of these city lines. And for us to be able to recognize that and recognize the contributions of Native Americans in this city and throughout the state is a huge deal. And when I got a chance to spend time with some of my Native American brothers and sisters when we did the photo shoot, you could feel the impression that our team has on that community. And I was blown away by that day. And I've studied American history, but in particular Native American history. And when I study the Trail of Tears and the Indian Wars, I'm blown away at the resiliency of your people. And it's great for us to be able to recognize the contributions of Native Americans in this state and throughout the country, but also I think we need to recognize the resiliency and the grace that you all have shown our nation, because there's a lot of wrongs that have been done to the Native American people in this country. And I don't see a lot of ill will or hate or bad motives. And I don't think that's said enough. And sometimes when you're an African American, we tend to only look at racism and inequality from my perspective as an African American. And I don't think we take enough time to look at it from the Native American perspective. So for us to be able to have the jerseys on tonight, I hope we do it more than tonight, but it says a lot about you all, your strength, your resiliency, and your ability to show a ton of grace to a nation that was really, really tough on you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Usually when about the, long way that goes there and really coming from, then they wouldn't feel like you guys have it. They had to do that.
I mean, we never want to lose 2 games in a row. That was tough on us, especially the Miami game, having a late lead and losing that. So, we just wanted to be locked in. We had some key points that we wanted to lock into, and we did a good job of it today.
But you started off right away. I suppose you're always aggressive in setting the tone in terms of getting to the line, drawing fouls. I think you guys in 21 and 25. Was that intentional tonight from you, or did that just happen?
It was a bit intentional coming off a game with 4 free throws total for a team. We just wanted to assert ourselves in different ways and kind of just be more aggressive than we were in Miami.
Payne had a rough shooting night in Miami, but he bounced back in a big way tonight. What have you seen from him in that starting role with Chris out?
I mean, it's a new role for him. And he's coming in playing well. He's taking a lot of pressure off me. Teams are, trying to stunt, and, he's aggressive off the catch, and that's what we need out of him.
How big is that when you guys can have 33 assists and Mikal go for a career high 9 himself?
Yeah, I didn't even know he could pass for real. It's good to know though, moving forward. But it's good, man. Cam Payne with 7 of them too. That's the type of basketball that we want to play. The ball doesn't stick. The ball moves faster than people, and that's up.
Is that kind of playing off that, Curry was obviously awesome tonight, but he just didn't have much help. Is it kind of a good example of how a team can beat one individual awesome performance?
Yeah. It's possible. I've, been on the other end of it also. So I think that's why I play the way that I do. In my younger years, I had to force a lot of shots, and it weighed on me throughout the season. So now having a deep roster, even being down men and still having guys to come in and play the right way and jump into a opportunity that, they really weren't expecting. Josh Okogie came in, had a big block at the rim today. And just multiple plays, Jock coming in and playing big also. So, it's important to have a team. I think that's the longevity of it. And I think that, will get us through a season.
This obviously the last game was chippy. This one was a little bit that way as well. We're just kind of trying to land the plane. Winning is enough was kind of what you said. I mean, do you have any thoughts on how you guys can improve upon that as the season goes along?
Yeah, we have a bunch of emotional guys and a bunch of competitors on this team, and I'd probably say the same about their team also. And I wouldn't say every team is like that, but it is the NBA, and guys are the best at what they do, and you go out there and you want to show that. So I think chippiness is a good thing if it's used correctly.
You highlighted rebounding this morning. How'd you like the responses tonight?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. That was a key point for us coming in. And I think we did a good job of it.
Could you talk about the spark that Torrey Craig really brings on the court? He seems that he's always playing with some sort of aggressiveness, and the first one with the last at all times.
Yeah, we're sending them for all offensive rebounds, and the more possessions is the better for us. We get more shots up, and I feel like that's the name of the game. So he does a good. I don't know how many I have tonight. 9, 10, 10. Yeah, so that coming from a guard / wing spot, that's pretty impressive, and just getting us extra kickouts, and it's kind of. I've been on the other side of it. It's not a good feeling when you guard a whole possession and then give up offensive rebound layup. It's not a good feeling at all.
You tied the career high for blocks with 3. Anything you were seeing or doing defensively?
I don't even remember them, honestly. I don't remember. I don't know how I got 3 blocks. Remember the one in Miami? I
You
had
got
3.
one on Curry on the.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that one. That's the only one I remember. Yeah,
Like 6 one night, you know, overalls.
yeah, I'll try that next game.
Also had Kobe as moving down and low and going to step through.
The step through.
That was awesome. Did you get a response out of that? Chad was going back and forth.
No, we left that in last game, and we both spoke our piece on that. I have a lot of respect for him, and we're just competing today.
One from Patty.
Thank you. Devin, you debuted the uniform tonight, the city uniform that honors Native Americans in Arizona. Can you talk about what it was like to play in those uniforms tonight?
I mean, it was unbelievable. Not only playing it, but have the chance to meet with all of them down here at the court, and not only the jerseys, we have a whole entire court. So, getting the backstory, allows us to wear it with great pride and great honor. And I'm glad we got the win in the first time wearing them. I think we wear them for the next 3 or 4 straight games. So, I'm looking forward to that also.
What was it like to see looking up stands and see the turquoise jerseys?
It's fire. I love the color. Protection. Yes, ma'am.
7 shots you jacked up. Ooh, I brought 17. You are a G. That's the magic number, bro. 17, man. 6 for 10. Oh, you hit the trick.
Mikal, what do you think of his performance tonight?
Honestly, nah, he hooped. Little turbo, man, just playing with pace and worked so hard, bro. Just know him for all these years and how hard he works. Is just he's stepping up. See, he goes down and he come and step up and just playing how he's supposed to play.
And Mikal said that, I'm sorry, Devin said that no one kept to pass the ball. But then obviously have 9 assists tonight at career high.
Yeah. Tell him a dimer. Kale said he was the best passer on the team, by the way. Second best. I'll give you that. Second best. My fault. Nah, he dished that thing today. I think a lot of them came from that was from me, offensive boards. Nah, he did a good job tonight passing the ball. He almost had a triple-double. That's big time. Thanks, man.
How big was it having Devin Booker be able to get to the free throw line, kind of establish that zone early, and then all of you guys wind up getting the free throw line as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I think prior for that Miami game, we only shot 4. Yeah, just putting pressure on the rim and getting fouled kind of opens up everything. Yeah, and I'm happy Book went to the line, got some foul calls finally for him. So he kind of got it going for us.
I know defensive rebounding was a big thing for you guys after that big game. What did you like about the way that you protected the defensive glass?
I feel like we did a good job. One thing one of our coaches said, just everybody take accountability and grab 1 more rebound or 2 more rebounds. This was before the game. And everybody came out with that mindset, and we won the rebound battle tonight.
Mikal, it's early in the season, but you're averaging career highs in almost every category. What do you think the biggest difference is between at the end of last spring until now?
Just getting better, pretty much. That's what I preach every year. Just try to come in every year, just get a little bit better. You don't gotta jump up crazy numbers to, some people do go 5 points to 20 points, but just knowing you're going out there, just getting better. Even sometimes even the numbers don't show it, just the feel. So I think just working hard, just trying to get a little bit better in every single category. So just got to keep going.
Would you say there's a difference in your usage rate or nothing too substantial?
I had the first play call for me today, so I guess that's one thing. That's a little bit more usage, right? But yeah, I think we just play. I think that's what it is. We just play. We all trust each other. That we all make a play. And try to find each other. That's all.
You mean the first play call when you ever, or first play call of the game?
No, I just had a game.
Okay.
And at the beginning of the season, you're talking about how people know you for dancing and how sometimes that could weigh on you, but I saw you dancing really hard tonight and you killed it. You think that energy and just you being you is what the team needs, because personally, I don't think you should subdue it.
Oh yeah.
I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
I think sometimes it does. I mean, one thing for sure that when I wasn't playing, our energy was kind of down. I don't know if it's me being hype or whatever. But I know that's just something I bring to the table for my team. Energy, laughter. But when the game starts, I'm locked in. But outside of the game, I'm always trying to be a good spirit guy.
Cam, how did you keep your mindset right when you picked up the 2 early fouls and didn't allow yourself to get frustrated?
Shoot. Honestly, I mean, I feel like a lot of players in this league has dealt with foul trouble even before NBA. So it's just something you just deal with. I mean, I'm pretty fine with it. I've been in those situations many times, and I was just cool, just stay aggressive. And I came out on top with that one. I still have 5 though.
Did you realize you had a career high in points that when you actually, okay.
For sure.
100%. 100%. Don't even let them lie to you. 100%.
Nah. The only reason though is because I done got like 23 so many times, 24 so many times. And when I got to 26, I was like, there it is. There it is. But I was just mad I missed my free throw. I probably would have got 30, but 29 is cool.
Can you know about the assist, Mikal?
Of course. Of course. If Craig would hit that 3, and then he took my other board. So yeah, I blame Craig for not having that. So I mean, I don't if 9-9, I don't care. I don't care if it's a double right there. I want the triple double or nothing. God damn it.
And I'm wondering, what was it like to play in those new uniforms that honor the Native Americans in Arizona for both of you?
Well, for me, it was lit. I love these jerseys. They're awesome. When we opened them, it was tough. Like seeing the jerseys, like blue jerseys, like that's different. And then they showed us the court. Like I was like, man, that's really cool. Like it's none of our colors, and we really supporting everybody that be coming to the game. Like it's cool. The court is hard, and we want to know in these jerseys.
Yeah, I love them already. 1-0.
1-0, feeling like the orange ones, don't it?
But no, yes, I was excited too. I think it was kind of dope learning like the history of it, and some probably got taught in school about, but I probably didn't pay attention. But yeah, it's just dope to to learn what what was happening back then, and it's pretty cool.
Oh,
I
my
was supposed to.
medallion is hanging up in my game room at home for sure. They actually asked us to wear them today. I forgot it. But no, I still got my medallion. It's fresh. It's awesome.
Mine's at home too.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.